Hey guys, what's going on? Now before we get into this little discussion video that I have planned for you guys today, I wanted to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Crunchyroll. Use the link in the description and use coupon code DeBossMemes, 20% off of your order. In addition to getting 20% off if you use the coupon code, and you have to use the coupon code, you also get a free Hentai Babe shirt. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be interested in that, because, a lot of you guys, I'm sure, are into hentai. And, of course, I have one little message to say about that before we get into the main point of the video. If you guys do decide to use the link in the description below, wink, wink, Patrick, if you're watching this, I know you're going to be the first one to click the link. Anime dudes be like... Anime! Oh my gosh! Dragon Ball Z, 20% off! Naruto, 20% off! Ah! In all seriousness though, guys, there is no Crunchyroll link, so for those of you who started watching the start of this video and thought, yes! Free anime for 20%, nice try. No, and there's no Hentai Babe shirt either, so Patrick, you're out of luck, man. But in all seriousness though, guys, what is going on? It is the boss for another video today. I wanted to do a little discussion video with you guys. It's a little off topic from other videos that I've been filming lately, but I decided that I wanted to put my thoughts on this out there. There's been a lot of popular videos here on YouTube lately, and quite frankly, it's something that disturbs me a little bit. Not just because of, the type of videos that have been really popular lately, but because of how it's been affecting other creators. Take myself into consideration in this, not just the smaller YouTuber community, but I've also noticed with the larger YouTuber community, like people with thousands or even millions of subscribers. It boils down to two simple words that started this whole trend. Jake Paul. Now, I'm not one to get into, drama-based topics or anything, although when topics do arise, I do like talking with you guys about them, and frankly, at this point, I don't think it really matters, because this dude's been roasted, how many freaking times on this website, and for the stupid stuff that he's done in general, so that's not what this video is about. But this video is about some of the things that have been really, big on YouTube lately and how it's been affecting the platform. Jake Paul just happened to be the start of it, with, that It's Everyday Bro music video song. That's when it really all started. That's when the whole era of diss tracks started. That's when the whole era of freaking drama started escalating greatly here on YouTube. Frankly, that's when a lot of, bigger YouTubers that I personally enjoy and other creators that I've seen on this site get, a lot of major things have happened on their channels, and their videos have just been attacked. There's been a couple of numerous examples that I can list that I've noticed in the community, if I want to list specific examples. Diss track trend started in this whole, the format here on YouTube has changed, and it's continuing to change. With the adpocalypse still going on, the algorithm changes that have been going on, the thing I mentioned earlier with certain creators getting involved in controversies that haven't really started as much until, this whole Jake Paul wave started. And you can't just solely blame Jake Paul for it. For a majority of it, you can, but a majority of it is also coming from what I would like to call the YouTube barrage. This barrage started with Jake Paul, but it snowballed very fast here in the community. A lot of creators have started getting hate for things they normally haven't been in the many years that they've been doing things. And frankly, it's saddening me, because the website will always continue to change. I've made videos talking about it personally before with, what I call cancerous things here on the site, like sub for sub and that kind of thing. But in all honesty, it's saddening, honestly. The numerous things that have been going on lately because of this big barrage on YouTube, with the algorithm and other major examples. Case in point, Game Theory is one example. Game Theory has been known to be this big, YouTube channel where they go over theories on video games and whatnot. And of course, I noticed that a month ago, Matt, Pat, and the other guys over there, they started getting a lot of hate and criticisms for a lot of the theories that he does. I know he's been accused of pandering to certain audiences. He's been scolded for trying to, quote-unquote, trademark on, the Five Nights at Freddy's theories that he's been doing. A lot of people think that he's just deliberately making them at this point to cash in. A lot of people also didn't like some of the sponsored videos that he's done. I've noticed that as well. A lot of people, again, think that he's just trying to adjust to the algorithm by pumping out certain types of content and pandering to the algorithm, so to speak, which I don't think it's a fair accusation, because a lot of big creators, especially in this time, in this period on YouTube, frankly, it's it's necessary in some cases. I'm not saying pandering to your audience is good, because, you know, it's not always a good thing, but the way that people make their videos, the way that they have to, like, more child-friendly than what some YouTubers might normally do, they have to, because they have to make a living. The ads that they get on their videos is part of how they make their money, besides the annual views. It's how they make their income to not only sustain their own livelihoods, but, you know, pay people to edit their videos, pay people to assist them with making their videos, and just doing their standard everyday lives, you know? Another YouTuber that I've noticed that's been caught up in some recent controversy that hasn't really happened that much before is Matthew Santoro. Now, I know he's the big top 10 top 10 YouTuber here on YouTube, like almost 6 million subs. Now, I know that the major reason that he in particular has been getting a lot of criticism lately is because, you know, he's been branching out to different types of content. He came out with some kind of a music video lately. He did a collab video with another YouTuber known as Dame Drops, and they did reading mean comments. He's just been expanding and doing other different types of content, and a lot of people don't really like that much, because that's not the content that made him big, and that's not the content that people watch his channel for. And I understand that to an extent, because when a YouTuber gets big for something and they don't continue it, of course fans are, you know, they're not going to like it when they start experimenting with other content. But that's not entirely fair to, you know, let's say Matt, for example, for him as a creator. If he wants to branch out and try other projects, it's his channel. He can do what he wants. And quite frankly, if the audiences don't like the change that he's making, not only for himself, to keep himself interested in his own livelihood, to continue making videos, it's not entirely fair to him. You can't really do that much. Although I do understand the other aspect of it, you know, it's not the type of content you personally might not want to see. But that doesn't mean that you have to type hateful comments. And it's not just Matt. Other YouTubers I know have been going through transitions like this, have been, frankly, you know, they've been getting backlash, they've been getting hate, they've been getting a lot of criticisms from their fans because they started branching out into other types of content. And I can sympathize with that, because even though I'm not the biggest YouTuber out there, obviously, I can sympathize with trying to branch out into other types of content, because, frankly, if you want to stay active and you want to stay, you know, positive in, like, your career or hobby, in my case, considering YouTube, you got to keep experimenting with different types of content. You have to keep, you know, in order to keep yourself interested and active here on this website, you have to experiment at some points. You have to try new things. You have to try different types of content, different types of videos. But frankly, at this point, this is just one of the things that have, you know, been coming up in the community lately. Besides, you know, the algorithm, the backlash other YouTubers have been getting lately. The diss track saga that's still been going on, the YouTube drama has been escalating. All of that is stemmed from what I would like to call the Jake Paul saga of YouTube. Now, he still gets caught up in some stories and drama nowadays, but like during that big couple-month period where the only thing the internet could talk about was Jake Paul and his everyday bro bullcrap. It's dumb. It's really stupid, and I wanted to speak up and talk to you guys about this because, frankly, these are some of the things that have been bothering me on the site. And ever since this major Jake Paul era has swept over YouTube, it's just been one cataclysmic event after the other, with multiple things happening to the creators, the website, and it's been affecting a lot of people, and not in a good way for a lot of them. And that's the only reason that I'm making this video and giving my thoughts and opinions on this whole current state of YouTube is, I think, would be the best way to call it. Because I love this site. I've mentioned that multiple times in the past, and I will continue to mention it because I do. Why else do you think I make videos here on this site? And to be honest, I don't want to see it go downhill. I've mentioned that before too. And in all honesty, it's not in the best state right now. I'm just going to be honest. It's with all the stuff that I mentioned, and, you know, hopefully, you know, things get better in the future, but I hate to admit this, but the future of YouTube is kind of shaky right now. I hope that some improvements are made with the community, with the fans, with some of the YouTubers themselves, and YouTube itself, because, you know, the algorithm, the adpocalypse, all of these major controversies that have happened in the past several months. Not going to get into the PewDiePie stuff, but in all honesty, that contributed to the current state of YouTube as well, along with the Jake Paul stuff. It's not just him, like I said earlier. It's multiple other things that have happened, but it's all a chain reaction, if that makes sense. It's all as a result of one major thing, or one major person. However, guys, this is just one man's opinion on this, you know, particular topic. If you guys took something away from this video, you know, maybe you guys agree with me, maybe you guys disagree with me, thinking that I'm over-exaggerating, thinking that I'm,
you know, I got something wrong in the situation. I don't know. Whatever you guys think about the situation, though, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. If you guys so desire, it'd be really appreciative if you guys could give me your thoughts and feedback on this whole state of YouTube situation. And thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later in the next one.